Let's get to our weekly segment, What If? We'll go to our CNN special correspondent, Frank Sesno. Frank?
Wolf, what do these people have in common? Adrian Fenty, Donna Brazile, Nancy Pelosi, Nancy Larson. They're all superdelegates. Nearly 800 of them headed to the Democratic convention, as we know. Governors, senators, congressional members, party leaders. Some famous, some not. All of them important, and all of them under increasing pressure.
No life I know.
What if you were the kid who, like Willy Wonka, suddenly had all the candy? You'd probably have a lot of new friends, kids who ignored you before but think you're cool now.
Agreed.
But what if the Democratic convention's like that, where the superdelegates are the cool kids, the ones with the candy, the votes that'll decide the nominee? It started. Superdelegates are suddenly very popular. Lots of attention and emails and phone calls. Gosh, Madeleine Albright's been dialing for Hillary. Tom Dashiell's been working the phones for Obama. Chelsea and Bill have been on the line.
They're all trying to say why they're electable, and then which one will be the better president.
57 votes for the
What if you were going to the convention as a superdelegate? You might already be losing sleep over it.
I just feel uncomfortable with the idea that superdelegates could play a decisive role in the election.
But if the primaries don't produce a clear winner, you'll have to decide. Will you go with your personal favorite, the candidate you think can win the White House, or the person your district or your state supported? And what if you're accused of overturning the will of the pledge delegates? You may be accused of tearing the party in two, maybe even along racial or gender lines.
They never anticipated that we would have two superstars locked in a dead heat. I'm hoping the decision gets made before we have to step in.
You may already have had visions of the divisive '84 convention when superdelegates helped Mondale beat Hart. And Democrats know what happened after that. Remember Willy Wonka? Sometimes having the candy is no fun at all.
Back to the wall for just a minute to take a look at some superdelegates pledged, for example, to Barack Obama. You've got governors and senators, some to Hillary Clinton. You've got senators and congressional members. What do they have in common? They hold public office. They're elected, so their own political calculations are factored in. As one Democratic congressional member told me, a superdelegate is a man or woman who's looking after his or her own interests, too. By the way, if you want to know more about superdelegates, there's a map and there's a website, of course. It's at superdelegates.org.